Hey guys, so in this video I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about a training program that I was a part of recently. I'm currently part of the Sustainability Champions here at Bournemouth University, and because of this I was asked if I'd like to take part in a trial program for the carbon literacy training project. Kind of a new thing here at BU, and they're definitely looking forward to doing some more sessions as myself and my group really enjoyed it. If what I'm about to describe in this video sounds like something you'd be interested, I would definitely recommend keeping your eyes peeled because I'm pretty certain they're going to be running more. The training program consisted of 2 3-hour Zoom calls with a break in between them. They were on 2 separate days, a week apart, so it gave you some time to really digest the information and take it in. Before each session we were given some pre-reading tasks, so that was really nice. We still have access to all of those. Definitely learned a lot from it. I really liked how the whole thing was more based around how you yourself can change your own carbon footprint and your own impact on the planet. I know Bournemouth University is incredibly keen on reducing their carbon footprint as an institution. It's not just the university's responsibility. While they make up a big part of it, we have to do our bit as students and staff to also help reduce our carbon footprint so that hopefully the university can reach net zero by 2030. The first session was regarding global warming and the difference between global warming and climate change, and it was just talking more about the sciencey aspects of it so that we could understand, so breaking down the different types of greenhouse gases. While I knew that carbon dioxide was more, I didn't realise quite how significantly more it is. Good news about carbon dioxide in a way being the main contributing factor is the fact that we have more control over that, because a large percentage of the carbon dioxide produced is caused from food waste. That is what we looked at in the second session. So after the first session we all were tasked with going away and looking at what our individual carbon footprint was. So I wrote mine down. Mine is 9.47 tons per year, so that's my carbon footprint. Surprisingly, I'm on track. I thought that was kind of a big number. I'll leave a link in the description below if you'd like to work out your own carbon footprint, as I found it was quite useful as it gave you tips on how you can lessen your own carbon footprint. But mine is mostly helped by the fact that I can't drive and I also don't eat much dairy or meat, so that significantly cut down my own carbon footprint. One of the tips that I was given was to consume less. I think this is one thing that a lot of people are guilty of. I am definitely guilty of buying into trends. I try not to as much as I can, and I do really try and buy second hand. I was also suggested to change my energy supplier to a more eco-efficient one. That's another really easy change that you can make. We also looked at some postcards from the future, which I found was really motivating. Gave a positive outlook onto how we can change the planet to become more sustainable and more eco-friendly, and it actually showed that we had a chance at meeting the global goals and the goal of reaching net zero by 2050. So in session 2 we looked a lot more at the home and our individual lives. So we were looking at how our food waste impacts the environment, as well as how consumerism and travel and our houses also add to it all. So I found out that 25% of greenhouse gas emissions come from food waste and the food supply chain. So basically we just need to eat smarter. So we need to give Meatless Mondays a go, try and reduce the amount of dairy, the amount of meat, and also I found apparently shopping seasonally. I didn't even think of this. Shopping seasonally is a really good way to help cut down your carbon footprint. And apparently 90% of greenhouse emissions are coming from our homes. So simple things like opening your curtains instead of turning on the lights, or maybe putting on an extra jumper so that you don't have to turn up the heating, having shorter showers. I was surprised at the amount of water a shower uses. The average shower is about 5 litres a minute or something insane. Yeah, just little things like that can help reduce your energy consumption, and I found that really surprising, all the little things that you can do. that don't really make that much of an impact on your life, but it really like makes a big impact overall on your carbon footprint. And then at the end of the session, we were asked to all make pledges. This was how we get our qualification from it and like our certificates. So you make an individual pledge. So mine was to shop seasonally and reduce my food waste, because I'm quite a fussy eater. We had to come up with a group pledge as well. So my group pledge was to encourage more production meetings to be on Zoom. With my course being TV production, we have a lot of meetings regarding like filming dates and like casting, etc., that are outside of my like lectures, and so often we would commute into uni when we didn't necessarily have a lecture on, and so by meeting on Zoom, again, that helps cut down emissions from using the buses. Even though buses are quite a green way to travel, meeting online is a much greener way, and also it stops us from buying stuff from the student shop, so it reduces a lot of waste there. But yeah, that is all. I hope you've learned something. That is it in very brief terms. I found it incredibly interesting. I hope you enjoyed some of my favourite facts that I was sharing with you, and I hope it's got you excited, maybe got you thinking about ways that you can change your own lifestyle to reduce your own carbon footprint. I'm still waiting on my certificate, so very excited to receive that. But if this is something you're interested in, keep your eyes peeled. I'm pretty certain the uni's going to be running some more of these sessions. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!